to bring the Kogi senator back home. And to other stories now, the Minister of Works, Dave Umahi, says the Independence Bridge will be reopened tomorrow at 3 p.m. to ease the traffic gridlock being witnessed by commuters in Lagos State. He said this during an interview with TVC News while monitoring the level of work done on the bridge. The minister said the repair work will be done all night.
We had intended to reopen the bridge on Sunday, but let me announce that those that are going to work tomorrow should feel free by 3 p.m. to pass through here. This bridge will be reopened latest by 3 p.m. tomorrow to the glory of God. And so we are committed to working throughout the night to restore the bridge. I can say that it's 50% temporal what we are going to do, but it may turn out to be permanent work. We are going to check the behavior of the field we are doing. And of course, we are going to also put asphalt. So we're going to finish this section of the bridge.
And earlier, the Minister of Works apologized for the closure of Independence Bridge in Lagos and the gridlock on the island. Olamide Adeyemi has more details.
Another day, another gridlock. Lagos residents are stuck yet again, this time thanks to the ongoing repair of the Independence Bridge. The federal government wants the bridge reopened, but the reality, total standstill. Governor Sanwo-Olu has apologized to residents, acknowledging the absolute mess on Lagos Island and beyond. But he insists the repairs had to happen as it was long overdue to avoid a future disaster.
As much as I, as the governor, want this bridge to be open last night, today, the reality on ground is that we need to get to fix this road, do this problem, solve this problem once and for all, because I do not want to be held accountable for a disaster that might still happen, further down the line.
Yet, despite an order from the Minister of Works to immediately reopen the bridge, traffic remains a nightmare.
So as long as you can find your way, on foot from Bonny Camp up until where commuters can utilize the buses, that is the only way you can utilize, this part of the bridge. Well, there is the ferry option. Some persons are also using the water, transportation.
The Minister of Works, David Umahi, arrives at the scene to assess the situation. He also apologizes to Lagos residents, admitting this whole situation could have been avoided. By Sunday, he insists the bridge must be reopened to relieve the suffering of millions.
Normally, before a bridge is closed in Lagos, usually I was always contacted, I was always given approval. And normally I would come down to Lagos, and then with Lagos State Government we agree on alternative routes. We announce it for more than 2 weeks, and then we deploy the right engineering method statement to do that. And of course we apologize to Lagosians and of course Nigerians, all together. I take responsibility. And I'm happy, to be here, and I'm going to be working with the contractor and of course Lagos engineers to ensure that within 2-3 days we fully open this Independence Bridge for the use of Nigerians.
Meanwhile, for the actual people stuck in this mess, the frustration is boiling over. No clear traffic management, no proper communication, just hours wasted in an endless queue.
This thing will affect workers, mainly people whose offices are here. It will affect them, and we are not happy.
I've not even gotten to my destination by now, and I'm still going back. You see, the situation is...
Working on the road is for our own benefit, but within that short time, so you see how you can maneuver your way in such a way that it will not affect your daily activities.
To help ease the chaos, the Lagos State Government has rolled out a list of alternative routes: Falomo, Ikoyi, Obafemi Awolowo Road, anywhere but here. Still, with the repair work expected to last 2 months, the big question remains, will these alternatives actually help, or are Lagos residents in for yet another long, painful wait? Olamide Adeyemi, TVC News, Lagos.
And TVC News senior reporter Ayomide Ajegbe joins me on the news at 10 for more updates. Ayomide, give us a situation report on traffic tonight.
I can tell you that traffic has been very good, probably much better than yesterday. At least people are not sleeping in their offices tonight. So from what we have seen around the axis, the island from Ikoyi down to Diola Deku and some of those places, the traffic has eased up a little bit. But of course, this road is still closed. The minister has given a marching order that this place must be reopened by 3 p.m. tomorrow, like we said earlier. Now, if you look behind me, a lot of work is going on here. The excavators are here. Some of the trucks have been here. We've had a lot of them here working to ensure that they beat that deadline. Now, most of the workers from those contractors have been ordered to come on site. And the minister, if you can see right there, the minister on white is also there, still monitoring the situation to ensure that they are able to meet up with that deadline. And we can say categorically that, well, speaking from what we were able to get from some of those we interviewed earlier, they are kind of exhibiting some sort of fears that, are we sure that this is going to be reopened by 3 p.m.? Some are saying, well, it's going to be a miracle. But then, the minister has reassured us that 3 p.m. tomorrow it is, as against the 2 weeks that the governor gave earlier.
Ayomide, first of all, by your, two questions in one, by your estimation, because we know that work had already started. So what they are doing now is to not only open the bridge, but also to ensure that it is better than it was when, you know, they started work. So by your estimation, how sure are we that 3 p.m. deadline tomorrow is a possibility? And then do we know how long the minister is going to monitor this for?
All right, Precious. Speaking with the contractors earlier, they told us that this has been in the pipeline for 3 years now. They are supposed to have done this for 3 years, but it's been pushed back over and over again. Now, we do not know, we cannot ascertain whether this is going to be a permanent fixing, because like the minister said, this is going to be on for 2 weeks. Then after 2 weeks, they're going to do a sort of integrity test to ensure, to be sure that they are going to probably close the road for repairs. I think the issues surrounding the traffic on the island might have necessitated urgent steps to be taken to ensure this road is reopened. Now, considering looking at what you talked about with issues of ensuring that other roads are open to commuters and road users, then we will look to see what is going to happen in case there is another closure. Now, the minister has reiterated his commitment to ensure that he's going to be here to monitor. We do not know whether he's going to be here all night though, but he left after 7 and came back again to ensure that everything is on point. So fingers crossed, let's wait to see what's going to happen 3 p.m. tomorrow.
And just one more thing, Ayomide, because you mentioned that this is going to go on for 2 weeks, even though they are making the road, they're going to open it tomorrow. Now, first of all, do we know if there are plans for alternative routes and then, you know, traffic control? And then we know that earlier it was supposed to be a 2-month duration of repair. Where are we on that now?
Yeah, according to what the minister said, there is supposed to be a laid out plan, just like they did with the Third Mainland Bridge, that would not affect people. Now, he is saying that he needs to ensure that people are not affected with these repairs. Whatever it is that the minister is planning to do, of course, you can see him working in right now. He has reiterated his commitment to ensure that this place is reopened. Of course, we spoke to some Nigerians earlier when you left that you have given a marching order that 3 p.m. tomorrow this place will have to be opened. That they're expressing concerns and fears that that might be some magic from your end. So, Honorable Minister, tell us, What is going to happen? Are we still on that?
Of course, magic do happen. So we are walking. We are not talking. So 3 p.m. is 3 p.m.
Are you going to be here all night to monitor this?
Yeah, sure. We're working all the night. Yeah.
All right, sir, there is the alternative route. That is what everybody wants to hear in case of future closure. What is the plan?
It's been engaged. I think maybe the announcement was not long enough to have arisen the consciousness of Lagosians. Because when we closed Third Mainland Bridge, we had a few gridlock, but it wasn't this bad. So that is, my feeling that the announcement should have been much more than this. Yeah.
Thank you very much, sir. That's there from the Honorable Minister, who has said that, yes, maybe the magic that Nigerians are waiting for will happen tomorrow by 3. But then, what is most important is that the traffic eases up and Nigerians are able to go about their normal businesses.
I guess we will get more clarity from the minister, because it almost sounds as though he's saying that the repair works will be suspended and then proper plans will be put in place. Thank you so much, Ayomide Ajegbe, for that update. All right, we'll bring you more on the road closure in Lagos, expected to be reopened tomorrow at 3 p.m. We will monitor that and bring you update. Now, still ahead on TVC News at 10, Chief of Defense Staff says all security threats facing the country will be subdued before the year ends. We'll bring you details.